Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. Today I have 3 mods to review for you guys. First up we have the Case IH Air Cart Seeder 50 meters version 1.0, the file size being 45 megabytes. Next up we're going to be taking a look at the Moveable Seed Pallet that never runs out. You can fill up your seeder anytime with those pallets you see down below with the blue tops on them, and that's movable. You can put that wherever you want. So that is convenient. File size for that is only 1 megabyte. And lastly, we'll be taking a look at the Case IH 32 meter direct seeder version 1.0, and the file size for that is 44.2 megabytes. Now I'm going to be testing these out on the Hobbs Farm map if you're interested in what map I'm using here. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to discuss a few things regarding these mods. We'll go over the shop and check out some of the specs, then we'll test them out on the field and see how they work. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to start over here with the Moveable Seed Pallet that never runs out, version 1.0, and like I said, you can pick this up with a lift and put it wherever you want. The file size is only 1 megabyte for this. The price in the shop is $1,500 with a $1 a day maintenance fee, and you have to pay for the seed, of course. And it is movable, like I said. So the reason I'm testing this out first is because those seeders that I'm going to be testing, reviewing, they already come with seed in it. So I have another seeder over here that we're going to try filling up. So yes, when you go over to the shop, it's going to be in Placeables right over the end. There it is, and you're just going to put it down like you would any other Placeable. Okay. Jump in our JCB here and pull on up beside it. This thing never runs out of seeds, so that's a pretty sweet deal. You do have to pay for it, but I mean it's better than running all over the place. And there you go. That thing's filling up, no problem at all. I hope they make one for fertilizer as well. That would be mint. And I like the idea that you can just pick that up and move it wherever you want to. It's not, you know, you don't have to keep it in one place all the time, so you get the idea there. No need to fill that all the way up. Just going to jump over here, grab our lift over here, and show you that it can be moved. See, I think that's a pretty sweet little mod. It's better than running back or, you know, have to buy an auger and fill it up that way. But yeah, like I said, you can bring that anywhere you want. Perfect deal. Make one for the fertilizer, that'd be great. Liquid, both liquid and dry. Okay, moving on. Okay, next up we're going to take a look at the Case IH Air Cart Seeder 50 meter version 1.0. File size is 45 megabytes. The price in the shop is $40,000 with a $100 a day maintenance fee. Required power to pull this is 206 kilowatts and 280 horsepower. Has a capacity of 20,000 liters, 10,000 liters of both seed and dry fertilizer. Has a work speed of an amazing 61 kilometers an hour and a work width of, like I said, 50 meters. Now I do have to tell you there is an error coming up in the log. You can see it's the 4th one down. You get a warning there, and that's towards the right hand side of the screen. You can see it's the 50 meter, but after testing it I can't see anything really wrong. So just to give you a heads up that there is an error coming up for that. So okay, let's clear our HUD here and we'll go down and take a look at it. Let me get rid of my speed. Yeah, look at the work width on that. Crazy big. Yeah, it wouldn't take you long to get your seeding done with this. There is no hit detection on this, so you can drive right through that. The only part that has hit detection is the main chassis here and the little part in the front. Very cool looking seeder indeed, and we'll be testing that out momentarily. That's what it looks like all folded up. It's quite big. And let's move on to the 35 meter. Okay, next up. This is the Case IH 32 meter direct seeder version 1.0. The file size for this is 44.2 megabytes. The required power to pull this is 206 kilowatts and 280 horsepower. Price in the shop is $40,000 with a $100 a day maintenance fee. Has a capacity of 20,000 liters. That's 10,000 liters of each seed and dry fertilizer. Work width of 32 meters and a work speed the exact same as the other one, 61 kilometers an hour. Everything's right down the middle except for the file size. That's the only thing that's different. So you might want to go with the 50 meter, but some would prefer this for the smaller farms and such. This one's more realistic, but not the work speed. And that's what it looks like all folded up. Okay, I'm going to set these up. We'll take them out on the field and test them out. As soon as I take you over to the shop, we'll take a quick look at these sewing machines right over to the end. There they are. They're identical. This one has a 3 here for 35, and this one has a 5 for 50. So yeah, right down the middle. Plants all the same things. Not sure about multi-fruit because Hobbs Farm is not a multi-fruit map, so not 100% about that one. But it does plant sugarcane, which is a bonus. And yeah, there is your statistics in the shop. So let me go set these up and I will meet you out on the field. Alright, we'll start over here with the Case IH 32 meter direct seeder version 1.0. I have these all filled with fertilizer now, all set up, ready to go. So I'm going to be trying these with my modded Fent 1050s. They're capable of going 75 kilometers an hour, so we'll be able to hit that 61 kilometer an hour work speed. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of tractors that go that speed in the first place. So let me see here. Let me bring up my... As you can see, I got 10,000 liters of each thing. Let's check out the animation of this unfolding. Very nice. So yeah, this is still a really good seeder. This would be good for your medium-size maps. Okay, press the V button to lower it down. V to start it up, and we're off. So watch the work speed of this. It's hard to tell because it's this field is already cultivated, but it's working just great. And by the time we hit the end of the field, it'll finally be up to that max. So we hit a speed of 60 kilometers an hour. That's only 1 kilometer off from what they said. And you can see that seeding just nicely. It's hard to tell with the cultivated ground there, like I said, but it is seeding indeed. We'll go over and take a look at that. Yeah, it's not very straight line, but you get the idea. I'm just going to turn this guy around, and I'm going to try to hire a worker. Hire a worker, and there we go. Beautiful. Works just great. Seed seems to be going down fairly slow, so that's a good thing. Alright, let's go over to our 50 meter. Okay, here we got this guy all set up here, all full of seed and fertilizer. Look at the size of this thing. It's a monster. Check out the animation for this unfolding. Wow. Yeah, that is a monster. And the great thing about it is it has no hit detection, so you don't have to worry about trees or it turning around or anything like that. Okay, try to max out this work width here. So the same thing, you can change your C with your Y key, lower down your implement with the V key, start it up with the B key. Okay, let's go. Beautiful, look at that. Won't take you long to get a field done with this. Gonna hire a worker. No problem at all. It's hard to get that. I'm zoomed out as far as I can get. Get a better view from this vantage point. Let's get rid of my screen here. Look at that. Yeah, this will get it done in a hurry. Now let's check this guy. Let's see how he does turning around here, because there is some stuff in the way here, but like I said, it should just glitch right through that that building there, so shouldn't run into any problems. And once again, this is the Hobbs Farm map, if you're wondering what map this is. Okay, whoa, it's going to take him a while to slow down. Not too bad. So the Fent 1050 seems pretty good to, if you want to max this out. No, you're going the wrong way, dude. Yeah, I might be getting thrown off right out of the field there, but as you can see, there's no hit detection there, so we'll just do it ourselves. That's going to get pushed around a little bit, but fantastic seeder. Okay, and off you go. Look at that. Pretty much done. If that guy would have kept going, this field would be basically done. One little tiny spot there in the middle that we missed. So, there you have it, guys. That works just great. I think I'll be adding that to my farm because that'll definitely help out with the seeding. So, there you have it. That was the Case IH Air Cart Seeder 50 meter version 1.0. File size for that is 45 megabytes. Then we had the Moveable Seed Pallet that never runs out, version 1.0, and the file size for that is only 1 megabyte. And lastly, we have the Case IH 32 meter direct seeder version 1.0, and the file size for that is 44.2 megabytes. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus, my Patreon link is just below that. If you'd like to help and contribute to a smaller channel, it really helps out. So, until next time, take care, and we'll see you all in the next one.